Wide open, Jay Washington for the putback. You see the double team, and then Artadi coming in for the cut, leaving Jay Washington wide open. Everything actually stemmed from the double team that Talking Text gave on Arwin Santos as he went to the post.
Talking Text using its 30-second timeout to map out some strategy here and probably gain some momentum going into the locker room. Alapag dropped the handle. It's on the ground, scooped up by Jaywash. Here's Montiveros, lead pass to Artadi, takes off the defense, puts it in. We are tied. No, it is called as traveling, however. We are not tied.
That's a tough call against San Miguel. That was a wide open shot for Paul Artadi, but took too many steps.
Just one extra dance step, I guess, in that routine. Castro tied up, rejected by Montiveros. Finito, we've seen a little of everything in this first half.
A lot of terrific defense being shown, especially by San Miguel. And what a way to end the first half with a beautiful defensive effort on the part of Dondon and Tiveros.
We'll allow Dondon to catch his breath 1 second, and now we go to Dondon.
Thank you, Sev. Dondon, yung first half, maganda depensa nyo. Pinag-usapan ni Coach Ato na kailangan daw different mindset, championship mindset for you guys.
Yun nga, yun yung sinasabi niya nung natalo kami game 1 is basically fourth quarter, we can stop them. So, a good thing sa first half, pinakita namin and hopefully masustain namin come second half.
Well, pinag-usapan mga second half. Ano pa yung kailangan yung gawin? And ikaw, personally, you have 8.6 rebounds. Magandang yung simula sa larong ito.
Well, just help out the guys in the rebounds kasi makikita naman talo kami sa rebounding. They have Alipik, Harvey Curry, Kelly, Ranidel. So yun, tutulong lang kami sa rebounds and hopefully limit Jimmy and especially Castro.
Alright, thank you, Dondon. BBA will be right back after a few messages.
All right, we're at halftime of game number 2 between the Talking Text, Tropan Texters, and the San Miguel Beermen. And you have Talking Text up by 2, 42-40. Hello everyone, once again Richard De Rosario together with Coach Yang Giao. And Coach Yang, parang replay to ng game number 1, no? Very close in the first half, very physical encounter.
Yes, exactly. No, and as expected, both teams are playing superb defense. And we can see from the stats, not any one of these teams is shooting beyond 40%.
Yes.
So that's just an indication of how well they played their defense. Pero sino kaya ang makakatagal ng ganitong klaseng defense?
Yun na nga, yun ang naging problema ng San Miguel in game number 1. Yun ang sinabi ni Dondon Ontiveros sa interview niya na kailangan masustain nila ito and keep up with Talking Text in the second half. We check our highlights in the first half. In the first quarter, eto, Talking Text, ito yung gusto nila, Coach Yang. Gusto nila tumakbo. They want the running game. They feel they have the advantage against the San Miguel Beermen.
Yes, and Ryan Reyes here showed what class he is of a kind of player. Ang dami niyang steals at the same time. He was really defending well against Dondon Ontiveros. Pero si Dondon Ontiveros dito nagpakita rin. Ayan, pinakita niya off the screen, quick release, and he was instrumental in the first quarter. Ayan, isa pa, no?
Marami talagang tinira mga 3-point shots ito sa San Miguel, especially the first quarter pa lang. 9 3-point attempts kagad ang tinira nila. Ito naman, nung second quarter, you see Jared Dillinger finishing that fast break play. And of course, also in the second quarter, Coach Yang, yung mga role players nagparamdam na for both squads. You have Paul Artadi for the San Miguel Beermen, and of course, Jason Castro, and even Aaron Abad for Talking Text.
Yes, ang napapansin ko lang dito, no? One thing that went right for San Miguel, it's Arwin Santos, no, who broke loose in the second quarter because of the foul situation of Jared Dillinger. No? Si Jared got 3 fouls, so he had to sit down on the bench. Aaron Haben had to step in, but Aaron Haben had problems containing Arwin Santos.
Si Arwin Santos, ginagawa nilang parang passer dahil every time he touches the ball, nagkakaroon rin sila ng double team kay Arwin Santos. Maraming change-up of defense na nangyayari dito, Coach.
Yes, pero sa pace, sa pace ng laro, palagay ko it's still the pace of Talking Text. And we're looking here at the leading scorers.
Oh, of course, Jared Dillinger, Jason Castro, and Ronnie Del Campo. Kapansin-pansin niyang Coach Cheng, wala nga yung mga usual suspects na ay naasahan talaga mag-lead ng scoring, no? Kelly Williams at saka si Jimmy Alapag.
At sa San Miguel, wala rin dito, hindi rin nag-figure out dito si si Alex Cabagnot, no?
That's right.
So these are the two missing links for both teams. But we expect for them to step up in the third quarter.
Especially si Dondon Antivero scored all of his points in the first quarter alone. And siyempre nga, dito nga lalabas pagdating ng second half. Yung depth naman, Coach Yeng, ng bench of both teams. At titingnan natin, yung San Miguel, parang pinakita nila nung first half na okay lang sa kanila makipagsabayan rin sa pace ng Talk and Text.
Well, alam mo yung pace pinag-uusapan natin, ano? Ito, yung mga made and missed shots ng San Miguel dito.
Ni Jay Wash, Coach.
Ni Jay Wash.
Yes.
Pero alam mo, Jay Washington has just been playing too many minutes. I think he's already played 20 minutes.
That's right.
And suspect pa rin kung makakatagal siya. Of course, last game, nagkaroon siya ng cramps.
Yes.
But I think he's more prepared to play longer minutes in this game.
Well, titingnan nga natin because sinasabi mo nga at the top of the coverage, Coach Yeng, Jay Washington needs help from his teammates in terms of point production.
Well, si Arwin Santos is providing that help as of now, no? Actually, si Danny Siegel also provided some offense at the beginning. So that's going to be a big help for Jay Wash. Now we'll see. It's not just the offense we're talking about.
Yes.
He also needs to play defense on his matchup.
Yes.
See, Kelly Williams has not been producing as expected, I think.
Yes.
No? But I think he can still step up in the third and fourth quarter.
All right, we will take a short break and we will return with more halftime breakdown from Quinito and Sev.
Okay, alam niyo, tapos na ang school year. Kaya may mag-graduate na, isa rito magiging summa cum laude. Depende ho yan sa dekano ng ating paaralan kung sila'y pasado o hindi. Alin team ba una? TNT yata una? Tama ba?
Tama. Okay,
Sige,
Talk
sir.
and Text ang unahan natin. At pag-usapan natin ang kanilang Dean's League. By the way, very defense-oriented game.
Oh,
and
yes.
I want to ask a question also to Coach Yeng Giao. No? In a defensive game, which team has the advantage? Take a look at the Dean's List here for Talk and Text. Don't look back in terms of fast break points. Aba, San Miguel has scored more fast break points than Talk and Text. That's an X mark. They've been able to create multiple possessions because San Miguel has had more turnovers, and they're certainly cranking the bench already with 17 bench points for Talk and Text against 10 for San Miguel. So 2 out of 3. Check marks for Talk and Text. At for San Miguel naman, clogging the signal, aba, 2 X marks out of 3. They've been able to avoid those useless fouls. In fact, San Miguel has gone to the line a lot more than Talk and Text. Talk and Text with 6 fouls with awards, and San Miguel only with 4 with awards. But they haven't been able to hold down the backcourt. Talk and Text with 12 assists, at San Miguel only with 7. By the way, as far as challenging the interior, that's also an X mark for San Miguel. Nakaka-18 points na inside the paint ang Talk and Text. While San Miguel, 12. The Beermen seem to be relying a lot more on those outside shots.
Coach Yeng was talking about Alex Cabagnot. He may have to explode here. He's trying to make a move in that direction. We're at 42-40 in favor of Talk and Texas. We're just beginning here in the third.
Well, Cabagnot did not score at all in the first half, and luckily for San Miguel, Ryan Reyes also did not score. So medyo patay-patay lang sila, no?
This series actually almost like a chess match in terms of the pieces going up against each other. A long beauty. Larry Quanacher knocks it in for 3 points.
And what a way to go, because San Miguel had to help out that time. Dorian Peña defending against Ronnie Del Ocampo. Del Ocampo, an excellent passer off the double team, finding a wide open man outside.
In the meantime, the big man gets sprawled on the floor, and the ball will be retained by San Miguel.
By the way, Larry Fonacier did not score in the first half. So starting here, the second half with a 3-point basket.
His primary objective or primary mission is really to watch Dondon Hontiveros, who began to wax hot in the early part of the first half, and the shot clock a problem for San Miguel.
And it's so difficult when San Miguel does not have movement in the half court and they just stand around waiting for the pass. That defense of Talk and Text is going to show its teeth and make it so difficult for San Miguel to even get off a shot.
Talk and Texas requested for what looks like an injury timeout. It's Kelly Williams who's over there.
And then some blood coming out near the wrist area.
Tuloy ba yung laban, pare? Parang biglang naging boxing, ano? I think it's a bit of yes.
Well, here's a lull. I don't know whether they'll force
let's see.
Talk and Text to call a timeout or get a sub in. Here's a substitution coming in.
Yeah.
It's Ali P.
We'll try to get word from the Talk and Text bench as to what that will be. We'll get, if we don't get a report, we'll get some note, of course. In the meantime.
So what about this combination now for Talk and Text? They've got Ali Peak and Ranidel Do Campo working together. Better matchup here for Ranidel Do Campo because he will be going up against Jay Washington, but Washington doesn't seem to have the intensity to play tougher defense. Maybe he's pacing himself a little bit more than usual because of the cramp situation in game 1.
In the meantime, here comes Alapag, bouncing it over to Ali Pig. He sidesteps, lost the handle, was fouled off his dribble.
Again, a long rebound picked up by Talk and Text, giving him an opportunity to run. In the first quarter, I thought San Miguel did a very solid job in stopping the Talk and Text fast break. You know, you need to slow down this game if you're San Miguel. You want to keep the score slow. And they certainly did that in the first half.
What a share! And this is the biggest lead of Talk and Text, a 9-pointer. 2 minutes going by here in the third. We will have a Handy Fix 30-second timeout. Brought to you by Handy Fix, ang first aid ng bahay mo. Bonzol seals all.
Well, San Miguel still has not scored here in the second half. Down by 9, and San Miguel has to make very crucial adjustments here now, both defensively and also the way they run the ball in the half court.
Parang Talk and Text was ready for whatever San Miguel had to offer when they came out of the locker rooms, Kinito. Watch this play.
You see that token defense by Jay Washington. He didn't even jump to try to stop Ranidel Do Campo from scoring.
In the meantime, 9 points. This is the biggest lead of TNT. Below the 10-minute mark. Don. Alapag and company grapple with the ball, finally secure it. Yes! Fonacher with 8.
Larry Fonacher, 8 points, all scored here in the third period, and he is on fire.
When he has that scowl of his, you know he's all business. Cabagnot rings the bell from 15.
And that's important. Cabagnot has to get in the scoring groove. He can't just take pass. He's got to be able to score. Draw the defender closer to him. Maybe he can create situations that way.
Cabagnot with his first pair of points. Touch passing by the Tropang Texas. Fonacher picks it up. He almost had it. No rebound coming from Talk and Text. And here comes San Miguel. Picks up Cabagnot. Alex with a fine dribble. Arwin Santos open. No. Gets his own miss. Lays it up. Yes!
Lucky break here for Arwin Santos, getting the offensive rebound. A little bit of a spurt here now coming from San Miguel.
8 minutes and 25 to go. Alapag, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Alapag shooting over Peña.
It's the quickness of Jimmy Alapag, getting him an opportunity to come inside. I thought San Miguel was playing a 2-3 zone in that situation.
Cabagnot rings the bell anew. Second basket by Cabagnot. San Miguel needs Cabagnot's fire from the backcourt to be able to make a difference in this game. Here comes Ali Big muscling with Peña. What's going to give in this battle? Overshot by Ali Big. Nothing there.
A nice umbrella defense there by Arwin Santos. And you know that's key. If you're going to give up that offensive rebound to Talk and Text, you make sure that Talk and Text does not have a chance to score in a putback.
Alapag. Nanlalaki ang mata ni Jimmy. Sabi niya, kapit